Hi, I'm Jade. I recently reread Fullmetal Alchemist. Great manga. Love it. And I was like, hey, been a hot second since I've seen the shows. Might as well rewatch those too. Yeah, I mean, Brotherhood's literally just the manga, so I figured, why not start with 03? And you know what? If I'm gonna do it, might as well document the whole thing. So, any poor unfortunate soul that happens to click on this video is now going to be subject to me. Anyway, like I said, starting out with 03, because I don't remember anything about 03, other than a few vague memories here and there that I'm just like, that's wild. I'm going into this with the mindset that 03 is just glorified fan fiction, so I'm just gonna have fun with it. I'm not gonna worry about whether it's accurate to the manga, because, well, obviously we know it's not, and I'm just gonna enjoy myself the same way that I would enjoy myself while reading a fan fiction. And who knows, if it goes well, maybe this is something I'll do regularly. But for now, I'm just doing this for funsies. I've never done VTubing or anything like that before, so... Anyway, that out of the way, let's just fucking watch the show, dude.
Alchemy, the science of understanding the structure of matter, breaking it down, then reconstructing it as something else. It can even make gold from lead.
Which is illegal.
Alchemy is a science. The gain required sacrifice. That something had to be taken from us.
No, it's the fucking hat! I just remembered it. I saw the legs and the memory flashed into my brain of the fucking pirate ass hat that Roy Mustang has in the first episode. Oh, I forgot about that.
Here comes the trauma!
Yep, there it is.
I don't understand why you keep falling in!
I get fooled.
Full of what?
Yeah, Ed, what were you expecting with that one? Full of sand.
Is it blood?
I was literally about to
blood,
say,
red
is it
wine.
blood?
Hey, get away from there! You know that's off limits to kids!
Oh.
You're out of towners, that explains it. You'll have to forgive me.
I actually did. I had the exact same thought Alphonse did right there. I was like, is that blood? I was just like, what? Hang on, I feel like I'd remember this. Like, 03 really coming out swinging with that one, just straight into, like, the blood cult? I mean, they were already a cult, but, like, just going straight for it? Nah, it's just wine, apparently. That's weird.
This town must be loaded.
Yeah, we do all right here. Oh, I almost forgot. Time for a little soul food.
You do all right. You have a fountain of wine, my guy. That's not normal. Also, I think that's a really bad idea. For the aforementioned reason of, like, kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna, like, try to sneak a drink. But also, like, man, it must suck to be a recovering alcoholic in this town. God damn. Way to be considerate.
Children of God,
It's the surprise Pikachu face.
Well, that's freakish.
Some kind of religious broadcast.
Your buddy's in a suit of armor and you're wearing gloves in the desert and you call us freaks?
We're the Elric brothers. Not to brag or anything, but we're pretty well known.
Elric's not familiar.
We don't
What
have
the
any
fuck is that in
alchemists
the
these
background?
parts.
Hang on.
I fix things for a living, though. Let me know if you need a job.
Oh, it's Lust! I was like, who is this mysterious figure in the background? It's fucking Lust. See, I'm getting blindsided because I don't remember anything about this show. And I'm just more familiar with the story of mangahood than I am 03. I keep forgetting things are different. And I'm like, what is going on?
Ah, Rose.
Rose, before they whitewashed her.
There's no magic to it.
Well, if there's no magic, then you bring someone back to life.
Just a matter of
well,
time,
he
Rose.
tried.
Science will find a way.
You're not a god. You're nothing close to it.
And neither is the sun. It's just a mass of hydrogen. Get close.
Would they know that? Hang on. This is set in 1914, I think. Or a fictional equivalent of 1914. Would they actually know that at that point? Like, when did they find out what the sun was made of? This is one of those things that I always think about when I watch this show. I'm like, how much would they actually know? Historically. And I know it's a fantasy world, so they can change the rules of, you know, how far technology has advanced.
We made a mistake, Rose. And we're paying for it.
Honestly,
Rose, wait!
fair. That's a fair reaction to
I
me.
was right. They are evil.
Enough. There is no point in arguing. If you want the Philosopher's Stone, you'll have to take it from me.
Okay, so this is something I want to talk about. I know I started this being like, we're not going to worry about what's accurate to the manga, but this is something that pisses me off in both 03 and Brotherhood. None of them get this scene right. This is like not... Brotherhood messes it up too, is the thing. That's the thing that gets me. It's like this one... This isn't a mess up, because 03 is just doing its own thing for most of the time. It's still telling essentially the same story, but it does its own little to-do about it, and that's fine. Whatever. Glorified fanfiction. Cool. Brotherhood's the one that drives me crazy, because I'm like, why is it different? This specific scene right here plays out differently in every single version. In 03, in Brotherhood, and the manga, the scene is like completely different in every one of them. Like, in Brotherhood, they had the weird thing where she like was gonna shoot Edward, but then she points the gun at Alphonse and they do the whole gag thing. Not in the manga at all. In the manga, she's hiding inside of Alphonse's body while Cornello is doing his whole little spiel and basically just like completely outing himself, not knowing that she's there, which is not how it plays out in Brotherhood, I don't believe. Again, it has been a hot second since I've seen Brotherhood, so maybe I am mistaken in that. I could be wrong. But as far as I recall, this scene plays out completely differently in Brotherhood than it does in the manga or in this version. Like, all three of them are different, and I'm just like, what happened here? Why this scene specifically? Because almost every other scene in Brotherhood is copy and paste from the manga. There's a few little differences here and there, a few cut lines here, a few added scenes there. Cool, whatever. That one specifically, I don't know why, but it's just different in every single version. And it's always baffled me. Anyway, tangent over. I should grab, like, the first volume and, like, double check how it plays out in the manga. Fuck it, I'm not gonna be able to rest unless I double check that I'm not crazy.
Oh, my bones. Anyway.
Okay, volume 1 in hand. Okay, here it is. They come into the scene, Father Cornello starts his whole little spiel, and they have a little back and forth, and then, yeah, Alphonse reveals Rose in his armor. Okay, yeah, the Rose comes out, starts calling him out, then he's like, okay, but I will still resurrect your boyfriend or whatever, and then she starts to go towards him, and then that's when he brings out the Chimera, and then that's when we get Edward doing alchemy without a circle, and it's just more fighting. Alphonse grabs Rose, and they escape with her. Yeah, the whole thing with Rose pointing the gun at them, like, doesn't happen in the manga. That's a Brotherhood-only thing. Also, Father Cornello never thinks that Alphonse is the Fullmetal Alchemist. That is the only scene in which that gag is done in the manga during the Cornello stuff is with the dude who's selling them food at the very beginning. Those people, the townspeople. That's the only time that gag is done. Not done in any of the other scenes with Cornello or anything like that. All of those scenes are played pretty straight. There's not a lot of comedic moments. There's like a few little one-off lines here that are kind of funny, but overall, like, the scene's just played completely straight. So yeah, one of the big differences between manga and Brotherhood, humor is paced differently, and humor is much more subtle in the manga. Brotherhood is very in your face with the humor, which I don't particularly like, whereas the manga is a lot more subtle with it, which I prefer. Listen, comedy is one of my favorite genres. There's some really legitimate storytelling that can be done with comedy, so I can be kind of picky about my humor. This one has been pretty funny, too, though. 03 has been pretty good with its humor thus far. Brotherhood kind of annoys me up until about, like, episode 20, and then it, like, evens out for me and becomes about the same level as the manga. But yeah, maybe a hot take. Actually, I definitely know it's a hot take because everybody always talks about how much they love the humor of Brotherhood, but I can't fucking stand it. It's so annoying. Anyway, if I ever watch Brotherhood, you'll probably get to hear me complain about that a lot. Anyway, yeah, that's my rant. That's my tangent. We're gonna get back into it.
You combined animals, the most depraved kind of alchemy there is.
Maybe so, but most effective.
Not to go on another tangent, but I don't... Hang on, let me check the dialogue. I don't know why they would call Chimera alchemy depraved, because, I mean, it is, but culturally, for a Mistress, it seems to be somewhat normal. Not for the faint of heart, definitely, but, like, you know, it's legal, I guess is the word to say. I don't really know why Ed would perceive it as, oh, the Nina stuff already happened in this version. That makes sense. That just hit me. Actually, you know what? That's pretty good. For the version of this story, for the way things play out in this version, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because the Shao Tucker stuff already happened to Edward in this version. Because it happened when he was 12. That's actually a good piece of foreshadowing. You know what? Good on you, O3. You made a change. And then you had foreshadowing for that change.
Bring me his head, my pet!
Did you just fucking yeet the bird? I was not prepared for him to just yeet the fucking bird, okay? Alright, we're moving just straight on to episode 2. Let's get through it. Get through the Cornello arc. I think the Cornello arc's only 2 episodes in 03. I could be wrong.
See, we don't lie about what's possible. We didn't start a cult.
I mean, hey,
We will ask
he
one
is
more
right.
time. Please give us the stone.
Call it how you see it, man. Oh, he's back in heat!
What matters is that I have been given the power to do things that no one else can.
Oh, well, okay, first of all, not true. Literally, everybody just has to learn alchemy and have a stone, and they can do everything that you do. Like, you're not special, my guy. Oh, is this a creepy fucking bird dude back to life? Oh my god, I forgot about this shit.
We would have taken it by now.
Hang on, I'm sorry. This is just kind of funny to me. It's just walking around with, like, his shirt ripped off. Only, like, you can't find some loose fabric and fix it, my guy? You got alchemy.
There, you see? He's not the first either. There have been many others who've come back.
She's right.
Tell me what it is.
That's interesting. I don't know if I have the articulation to convey why that's interesting to me, because they're like, they seem to fully believe that, yeah, people have come back from the dead, even though obviously not. And it's like, what happened to convince them of that? Cults are crazy, man.
Has anyone actually seen these people close up?
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as
yeah.
they were brought back. Look.
Yeah. Ed's literally making the point that I was just like, you know, it's crazy that you just believe that without any actual proof. Oh, Alphonse!
Ow!
Damn! Oh, the angst. See, this is what I mean when I say 03 is just glorified fan fiction. Like, we're so off script at this point, you know? The manga, I'm not even bothering double checking, because obviously we've gone off script, and that's fine. I said from the beginning this wasn't gonna be a shitting on 03 for being different type thing. This was gonna be me enjoying some glorified fan fiction. And that right there, that is the glorified fan fiction I'm enjoying. What just happened? I love me some good angst. Wump angst, that's the good shit. That is what I go for. And 03 is just thriving with it. Now, Motherhood has it too, but like, plot important. It's not doing it for the sake of doing it. 03 is where I go, where I'm like, I'm about to get that good angsty shit. And it's just, that's it. It's self-indulgent angst. And I am here for it. I love me a good character gets knocked unconscious trope. Love it. Oh, and we're doubling down. Let's go. That's good shit. Hey.
So this is the official pocket watch of the State Alchemist.
Rude.
Never seen one close. It's the reason you can do alchemy without a transmutation circle, isn't it? It amplifies the power of your work. I think you'll be quite harmless without it.
Yeah, let him believe that. That's a good choice. Again, doubling down. Good tropes. All of them.
Great, you came to feed me, and I thought you were mad.
What the fuck? What is happening? Hi, Lust.
Right, love?
Oh. Lust, you could do better. Is that... Oh! Creepy bird. Oh, hell yeah!
I need to tell you it's dangerous here. Come on.
Alphonse the gentleman. Just kill the damn thing already. Please kill this bird. Okay, I don't... That... It's... Please, it's making me uncomfortable. Just kill the bird. Okay, at this point I think it would be a mercy.
What about your mom? What happened to her?
I should get started.
Yeah.
It's about time.
I don't think you want to open that can of worms there.
What? But that was just some metal I whipped up to look like him. Pretty clever, huh?
No, my children, he lies! Don't believe him!
Hang on. Give me a second. I was not prepared for the gunshot noises. Just the aggressive screaming, no, my children, he lies. What a fucking idiot. Jesus. God, that was so funny.
Rings and watches have nothing to do with it. My brother's the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Hell yeah. Get his ass. Get him. Oh, you missed. Bitch. It's disappointing.
What the? It's recoiling.
It's called a rebound, you idiot. That was harsh. That was uncalled for. Listen. Different versions may have different translations, use different terms. It's okay. Breathe. But it is called a rebound. Idiot.
Come on, Lust. Isn't it time you let me eat the old preacher?
I don't remember the exact rules behind, like, how the, homunculi work in this one. I know that they're the result of human transmutation. But I don't remember why they all manifest as, like, the 7 deadly sins. I do think... Hang on, maybe I do remember. Wasn't it like it's supposed to reflect the sin that the person was committing when they made the homunculi? Because I know Scar's brother is the one who created lust, and God stole his dick, which is pretty funny. I can't wait to get to that part, because I don't remember anything about it other than God stole the dude's dick, which is just really fucking funny, okay? That is really funny. So, like, it makes sense, because he was trying to bring back his girlfriend, so lust is lust. Which makes me wonder, like, what was the deal behind gluttony? Do they ever explain it? Because I don't think they do. How did gluttony end up as gluttony? And why? I don't know, it's weird. I just have to watch the show and remember what happened and how we got here.
I don't know. Something messed up's been going on here.
It's called a cult. Cults are usually pretty messed up.
Father Cornello?
What the fuck?
I knew it, Cornello. I knew someone who gave us so many joys couldn't be bad.
I'm sorry, no, wait, I shouldn't laugh. That line delivery, is like, do you want to do a second take there, my guy? I think you might have benefited from a second take. Oh, early 2000s anime, you were something.
We were born and raised in a small village east of Central named Resemble.
Resemble? You wanna run that by me again, Alphonse? Resemble? Did he just say that? Hang on.
In a small village east of Central named Resemble.
He says Resemble. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's where it all began.
You know what? Fair.
In those days, we really believed that to be the world's one and only truth.
He said the thing! Yeah! Alright then, that's episodes 1 and 2 of Fullmetal Alchemist 03. Fun times. Fun fan fiction, essentially. I do intend to enjoy myself here. And maybe you will enjoy it too. Perhaps you will enjoy me enjoying myself. And that's cool. Thank you.